What would cause that?
Alright, so there's like that much gas in the container so far. I was a little bit under half, so it'll fill up there. And then I got another jug over there, but it's siphoning straight out the filter from the back side, so that means the line going to the gas tank is clear. There's no dirty debris. So the front line here, this goes up to the fuel pressure regulator. So this probably has a clog in it, because some fuel dumped out that was brown, but it doesn't seem like it cleared the whole line. So I'm gonna blow air from the top out the bottom once the gas stops, so I don't get debris in it. Yeah. Check clog.
So this is inside the second tank. That is actually the lifter off the fuel pump. Piece of it that broke off. Wish I could put that light down. Yeah. We got a hole. All this black sludge in there.
Yeah.
Tank is definitely no good.
We got DJ Trizz.
Yeah. And all of that is in the line.
1 and 1s and 2s.
So if it's kicked up in the fuel filter,
giving you this hip hop,
and most likely that's why the pump wasn't turning on. You still got fuel coming out, so it was sucking in, just not letting out. So you can find out where the second hole is.
I got bottles in my section. I got more that's coming. Bring another one. I keep them guessing. Your homies ain't your homies anymore. They just some yes men. Put on the gas, I press it. I'm blowing gas and pressure. She holding back confession. Put 2 middle fingers.
Alright, what's up, fellas? Finally got Elizabeth running 92 F-150. The fuel line was clogged right near the selector converter, wherever the line switch. But I got it running, and it idles pretty sketch. But it never dies. It'll idle down, but then it dies out and it jumps right back on. Anybody know what that could be? After a while, it'll stay normal, and I don't have any lights on the dash. I'm guessing that's the normal idle right about there. And then it just stays idling fine. There's no knocking or anything in the motor. Sounds like one of my pulleys are loose. Alright, so the recording went kind of low, but transmission line blew And right there you see a patch that I tried to do some epoxy and duct tape, about 3 different layers. So right where that bubble is the hole in the transmission line. It's actually in between the 2 braces, but it's blowing out on that side. You can see the pressure. That's why the line's all clean. It's been spraying clean with the fluid. On the back side, you see it's pretty closed up. Line's still dry. So what I did, I just cut the metal line right there, and I cut it right there, and then I actually got a gas tube and connected the pieces and put the braces on it. So that sealed it up quite well. Haven't leaked since. But at the same time, while I was under the truck, started taking a look around, seeing what else was my next little project. And of course the oil cap needs a new gasket. And that brake line I actually got from the pull apart. It was on the right truck, but they just got an extra long piece. So I folded it where it needed to be. But I couldn't pass it up. Look how new that stuff was. You know? So all the way over to the bleeder valve on both sides, both front ends. But a lot of rust. Bushings are completely blown. And yes, I do have 2 differentials. One for the front steering, which means I have 4-wheel drive. But the back differential, jeez.
Alright, so truck's been running fine for the last couple days. You know, every now and then it'll bog out. Currently stuck on Bel Air Road. So I was driving, tried to hit the gas, and it would bog out and just completely died. It wouldn't even, it'll turn over, run for like 2 seconds, and die back out. Of course, as soon as I hit the gas pedal, complete shut off. Every time I try to turn it back on, tap the pedal, it'll die. Sat here for about 20-30 minutes thinking it needed to cool down. Try it, still same thing. But then I started smelling gas. Didn't know my nose was stopped up, now I do. Finally started smelling gas, opened the hood, turned it over, and that line right there was spraying fuel all over the motor. So this is one side of the fuel rail. That's four pistons. There's another half in there. This line connects this one to this one, and looks like the pressure just built up and blew it off. So it was just spraying fuel all in here. So as you can see, it's all dried up. And believe it or not, AutoZone is directly over that hill. So lucky me, went and got brand new clamps. See what happens. Alright, as you can see, it's dark as hell. I'm at Walmart. Thank you, Walmart. Free Wi-Fi. So all day I can drive for about 30 minutes. Truck overheats. The coolant comes out of the reservoir over there, and I thought it was the thermostat. I've already changed the thermostat. That's not it. I literally just pulled the plug from the bottom of the radiator so you can do like a flush. It is completely clogged. It did like a baby spit of straight black gunk. See if I can get it. There we go. Look at how clogged that radiator is. That is supposed to be dumping coolant right now, and there is dripping dirt. And that is all. So it looks like I'll be pulling my whole radiator tonight to clear the radiator out, because that's why it's overheating. Nice. So no, it is not the lighting. That is radiator fluid. That is brown like chocolate milk. Yes, I missed bucket. But you see all that rust and stuff that blew out of there? That's epic. Yeah. Found the problem. First day of work. Still. Got to about a halfway point. 30 minutes of driving. Uphills, downhills. And we got an overflow again. Just did a radiator flush last night. Brand new thermostat. But there's still chocolate milk in there, so my next guess is just to get a new radiator. That's boiling bad. I gotta figure something out because this ain't gonna cut it. I've seen chocolate milk before, but never like that. And that is radiator. That's the coolant. So all of that is blowing out of the water pump. Look at that. That's thick. Definitely need to blow it out. That water pump is shot. Can't even stop and get lunch out here, yo. Freaking Maryland in the ghetto birds. Oh, he's trying to pull out my phone.